Hey guys, so I figured it's a little bit late at night and today's kind of gotten away from me doing crazy stuff. And so I figured I'd have a cup of tea and we'll talk about STD testings. Sounds like a good night. Okay guys, STDs. Now I'll have a whole video on STDs themselves and that'll be in I think 2 weeks or so. But I want to talk about getting tested because it's really important to do, especially if you're sexually active. It's vital to do. You and your partner should both be tested. Like I know me personally, I don't like to be with somebody unless I know that they're safe as well. Like I need to know that they've been tested, that they're clean. I've been in the situation where I was dating somebody and it was to the point of sex and we're like, okay, cool, we're gonna get some spanky time in. And I was like, have you been tested? And she's like, no, I've never been tested. I was like, how many have you been with? Obviously we were having the partner talk, so it's like, you know, well, how many people have you been with kind of thing? And she'd been with like a couple people but never been tested and it wasn't always protected. And so I was like, look, I'm just not comfortable unless we get tested. And she didn't want to get tested. And I was like, look, you either get tested or this is over. And they wouldn't get tested, so I ended the relationship because I want to be safe. Now when you're going into the doctor's office, it's actually really easy to do. It's easy to be scared and be like, oh no, I'm so nervous and scared because I'm getting tested and what if my results are bad? And that's normal, like a lot of people feel that way. But to the doctors, you're just another person. Coming in, getting tested, getting your results, they're just there to help you. They've seen it all, like, you're not gonna show them something new. I like to look at it from that perspective because it just kind of makes me feel better about the whole situation. You go in and depending on what it is that you're getting tested, it kind of determines what kind of test they're going to do, but it goes everything from like a pee test and up, and it can take anywhere between like a day to a couple weeks to get your results back. And it depends on what exactly you're getting tested for, because some things you can get back that day, and some things, you know, you can even have like a spot check. You can be like, look, here's this thing, and they look at it and they go, yeah, that's this, here, let's treat it. Some things they actually need to send it off and go get cultured, and so that's really where it boils down to. Depends on what you're getting tested for. I personally like to just go get tested for everything. And then from there, it depends on where you go as to how you get your results back. You go in and sometimes they just hand you results and, you know, happy days. Sometimes the nurse actually wants to talk to you just to check up, which made me really nervous when it was like, okay, you know, the nurse wants to talk to you, and I was like, oh, I've already been in here like 3 times, and all the other times they just sent me on my day, and now the nurse wants to talk to me. And the nurse was like, oh yeah, everything's fine. I just want to make sure that you're okay and everything else is cool. And yeah, so you can actually talk to a nurse. You can just get results. I've gotten text messages, which is kind of weird. You know, I get a text message that's like, you're A-okay down there, no problems here. I've heard of people getting emails and phone calls, and so ask the doctor when you're getting tested how you're gonna get your results back, because it kind of depends on the establishment of where you're getting tested. Also, where you get tested, again, like it can be many different places. Now, if you're in school, most schools will do it for free. That's just general. Most schools do it for free or for a cheaper service. At least in the States, like most schools I knew did it for free. Here in Ireland, it's kind of like a cheaper service. I had insurance when I was in the States though, so that was mostly when I did it. I just did it through my insurance. So just have a look around, see where your options are, and just kind of pick that way. I personally have just always been on the safe side. I kind of get over-tested, if you will. But it's one of those things that if you get tested before you have sex with somebody, then you know you're both clean, and then you get tested afterwards, you know you're still clean. So it really does help to create a peace of mind. Also using protection. Again, obviously condoms and everything aren't 100%, which again, we'll do videos on, but it will help you in that journey. Yep, no, there's no more in here. If you have any symptoms that come up, now we'll cover all the symptoms and stuff a little bit later, but if you have anything that you feel is irregular, go to the doctor and talk to them, because again, they've seen everything. They'll be able to tell you what's going on. And these things can range from like a rash to maybe like a spot. It could, you know, be like discharge. It could be a smell. Like there's a lot of different things that can happen. So you know your body. So if there's something irregular going on in your body, talk to the doctor, because the doctor is really like the doctor's gonna tell you exactly what's going on. There's no real reason not to get tested. Any worries or questions at all, leave comments down below that we can have a conversation about it, you know, or if you have any experiences, leave them down below, because that'll be a lot of fun to hear from you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. My tea's broken. Oh, there's nothing left. See you tomorrow. Stay safe.